Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. It has been a hectic time so far this summer with my daughter Jennifer and her family finally getting their own place and moving out. And when you've got two families that have lived together for the year and a half that we did, things sort of get commingled. So it's been going through every little thing. And then we did like a big de-stash in the house and worked on the Dragon's Den, which you saw from the room tour video. And it was not even a week after that, the air con in here, which is right up there on the wall, had to get repaired. So in order to do that, my wonderfully straightened up desk, everything had to come off this whole corner. So putting it back, and it's not the way it was, so that's been changed up. But that's the way of any craft room. You work on it, you get this, oh well, this looks nice, we'll see how this works, and after a while it doesn't work, so you change it. That's one of the joys of your craft room. Always keeping things interesting. But with everything going on, I thought we'd take a day and just relax. And I wanted to work in our altered book. So I brought out my little tray of scraps, my tray of different ephemera that I have here. I've got one of these little baskets that have some little lace things in it and washi tape. Got pearls coming out of there. So we've got that we can play with. But in taking everything off of my desk for the AC guy to get in, I came across this. Totally forgot I had it. I'm not quite sure. I know it was a digital kit. I'm not quite sure where I got it from. But I started going back through it, and it was just like, these are some beautiful little pieces. And I was wondering where, these little envelopes are beautiful, where I could use this stuff, if I could use it in here, and why not? So I'm gonna have to put all of these back in here. If not, they're gonna get scattered all over everywhere. But I love all the little teeny pieces that can be added to pages. And we have words. Yeah, this was, I know it was a DigiKit. Not quite sure where, but I'm sure it'll come to me at some time. I do want to use that. But I just opened our altered book to a random page, and just to see what I've got in here that I can use, what I want to use. Now, normally I would tear the pages, but I think this time, because I've got a straight edge here and here, I think I'm going just to, move it up to where I can see what's what. Mark it here, and then somewhere over here, it got put up underneath my shelf here. Now sometimes these cutters work okay. Sometimes it's, I cut too short, I cut too long, but that's mainly user error. So, but all it takes is practice. Walnut stain. Everything cuts differently. So when you get something like a new cutter or a new pair of scissors or whatever, take time to use it. Put it, if it's scissors, do a lot of fussy cutting. Print out a page or two. with this back over there where I've got my little thing. Now I want to put a pocket here, so I want this as a pocket. Right there in the middle would do. Find my glue. And just around the edges. Put that there so that flower shows. And there. But the air con in here in the Dragon's Den, some people call them mini splits. The Dragon's Den, when my parents first bought the house, was a carport. Then when my grandparents needed to be taken care of and could not live on their own, my parents changed this into like a mother-in-law suite. It's one huge room with a full bathroom and a handicap bathroom in that. So it went from a carport to a room, and then after my dad passed away, well, my grandparents passed away, then my dad passed away, the room was nothing. There was nothing in here. And when I moved up to take care of my mom, I used this as my workroom. Yeah, I got permission from my mother first. I wonder if that would make a nice card. And I like that rough edge up there. Or, where's the ones we've got? What have we got in here that would fit in there? Most of these are like journaling cards. Oh, look at that. That works just great. I like that one. So then I don't have to make one to go there. I like that. But it's, being a carport, there was no way to run the AC from the main house out here because it's a big brick house. And running through brick was just not an option. So, after my mom passed away, and it fell to me to fix up the house, especially since I was going to live here, I decided to put in a mini split. It was probably no decision about it. It needed AC out here and heat. So, because at the time my grandparents were alive, my mom and dad were using window AC unit out here and a portable, like kerosene heater, electric heater, things like that. So I put in a mini split. And after a while, it decided that, ooh, that's pretty, but that may be too much. I do like that though. And it's worked fine. It's been very good, very reliable until this summer. And then it just sort of petered out. So I called my AC guy. He came over, took a look at it. It needed recharging and a good cleaning. So he did that, and now we have AC in here. So it's not so hot. Because believe me, it was getting hot in here. I like that. I do like that. Now, because I took that off and I've got so much, I want to cut off the excess here. Get rid of that. I'm wondering about the next page here. What do I want? I do have this here that I made. Make sure that, oh, that's just another piece. It's got the little card that comes out and the journaling spot inside. That just fits in there. I wonder if I can find a place. Will it fit? Man, now see, now that fits. So this book would be great for it. Maybe on that page. Or maybe not. Let's see, what else do we have back here? Am I the only one that has trouble finding places for things that I want to use? I wonder if I could put that on the back there. And opposite that, that would be good. But what if... would that fit? Barely, and it would tie in with that too. So that's what we're going to do. Even though this is a finished back, I'm going to glue it on there. And it's okay. If you do a finished back on something, it's okay to change your mind and glue it down. Make sure I got plenty of glue on there. And right like that. Now I'm going to take this card out and I'm going to completely close up the book. I'm going to set that on there to sort of give it some weight. Now this, it is just barely going to fit. Wait a minute, before I do that, what if... Now this has a wider margin around it. All I'm going to do is come in close and trim some of that off, just so it will fit on the card, because the butterfly fits. It's just all the excess plastic doesn't. But because it's clear, nobody's really going to see it. So we'll trim all that back. Now, see how that works. Oh yes, much better fit. Much better fit. And don't be afraid to trim your stickers. If it has too much of a margin, trim it back some. If it's clear, nobody's going to see it. And if it's white, you can always distress it with your ink to make the white go away. Yes, that's not even, but I wasn't striving for it to be even. I wanted it a little off. Something a little different. What else is in here that we can use? That's too wide for the bottom. That wouldn't fit. That's not right. I do have some tickets. They're situated this way, so it would cover up my butterfly. I don't want to cover up my butterfly. So we search in our little, see, that was too big too. I do have this with that. No, I may just leave it like that till I decide on something else. What are these? Now these are like tag tickets. That would work. think I like the blue better. But that did not come out right. So, find our says grateful. I do. I like that. That's going to be great. That's going to be oh so pretty. So how has your summer been going? I know a friend of mine, Charlotte, her and her family have been to the mountains a couple of times. She lives down near Phoenix, Arizona, which is oh so hot about now. I think everybody is feeling the effects of all this heat we've been having. I think that will do it. And this is set long enough. Open that up and see, if I put something there, it might go against that. Look at that. That turned out gorgeous. I like that. And I still have room. Ooh, where'd that long one go I had? That would go perfect there. Yep. I know yesterday heat index here was up to 109, or what it says feels like 109, but it was only in the 90s actual heat. But here in North Carolina, we get, in the summer, it'll be heat index over 100, 100% humidity, no breeze, and just miserable. But every place you live is going to have a different, something different going on. I do like those, but I wanted something, just something. I've got so many pages in here yet to fill. And I'm not one just to stick with one page. Say, oh yeah, well, we'll do this whole page. No. If I find things I want to use, I set them aside and then look through and find a page to use them on. There's no rule that says you have to finish a page when you start it. Even if you just put one thing down and move on to the next, that's okay. Work on your journal the way you feel is right for you. There's no wrong, there's no right, there's no law that says you have to do this, you have to do that. The only rule in crafting is when someone gives you something, say thank you. If it's Happy Mail, if it's just a gift or something, always say thank you. That's the only rule. Otherwise, let your creativity guide what you want to do. Only you know the different things that you can put in your journal that will make you happy. I do love that. And I do want to use it somewhere else, other than just on the front and back. That down. There. I got it in. Now I may add to that one, I may not, again, you know me, I skip around. What else do I have in here that are the larger sheets that I can get down? I just used one of those. That is a huge one. What's all under here? A bunch of stuff that I put in here and forgot all about. Now these I can use as journaling spots and envelopes or whatever. They're a bit too big for pages, but I do like that one. So I'll set those over there. What else is down here? I've got these little pages that I pulled out. Oh, there's a smaller postcard. I didn't realize I had so many of those pulled out. That could be a tuck. So I've got quite a few base pages here that I could get in. Oh, started to stick. What about these? Are these a whole page coverage? Yes. Those will be good. Those will be good. So, and why these are in my scrap pile, I have no idea. It could have happened while cleaning everything up, getting things out of the way, but it doesn't matter. I want to find, I wonder if we could do it here. I want to find a place where I can put this one completely across, and I think that's going to be it. That looks good. So what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to fold this in half and crease it, because this is going into this crease right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on one side only. And then I'm coming down, see where, hold my paper here so I know where my crease is. Put some glue in there. And then stick it in that crease. Now this was an area where we tore a page out. So I've got this little bit of a page here, but it's going to get glued down with the rest of this. Make sure it's all in the crease. Now I can come in here on this side and put my glue. And glue that page down. And now I've got a bridge from one page to the other, and that works. Right now what I need is something to clean off my glue bottle. It was getting a little gummy there. So I think all I want to do at this point is just find a place for some of these. I think that would be too busy. I do like the little one though. I may save that one for a that looks good. We've still got quite a bit of work to do in here. I haven't put hardly any lace in here, hardly any bling. Still have all of that to do. But it's coming along. It'll take time, but it's coming along. Ooh, that can be another bridge. I thought I pulled out these papers for something. I just don't think it was for, I don't remember what I pulled them out for. But you know what? They're here. We're going to use them. Now see again, I have that little piece of paper there from the page I tore out. I'm not going to worry about that because it will get glued one way or another to whichever way we end up sticking this. All right, lay down. Yeah, my weight. Need some more ink. Those of you that saw the room tour video, at the end, Miss Amora had to come in and put her 2 cents worth in and say hello to everyone. She is my baby. A big baby. And at around 185 pounds, she thinks she's a lap dog. So, don't try to talk her out of it. No. We go to eat dinner and she just comes in and lays right down next to the table waiting for us to get finished. All right, now, how far does that go down? So I want to put it from just a little bit of glue in that crease. And then take this and put it in there really good. Squish it in there, and then come back and do this side. Usually we do not let Amora up on the furniture, but last weekend she got a bath. Now, Amora is a rescue dog, and I don't know what the people who had her before did to her, but she will not go near a vehicle, and she's definitely afraid of water, or was. We're working on that still. So giving her a bath is a family affair. It takes all of us out there. Or just my son. Well, he gave Amora a bath last weekend and trimmed her some. And because her undercoat is so thick, it took her a couple of days to dry, even with trying to defur. And we don't cut her fur all the way down. It goes to about 1 inch long. And she does real good with it. It cools her off in the summer, and I think that's what's most important. Because she gets entirely too hot. So, but I was going to put the other page there, but I'm not so sure right now. But we've worked in here a little bit. We brought each other up to date. And as you can see, the altered book is getting a little full. And if it comes to the point to where it gets to be a really, big gator mouth, I still have pages in here I can go in and tear out to make, to give us a little more room. So, I think that's going to be it for today. I can feel Amora stirring around, so I'm going to have to get up and let her out. Hope you enjoyed spending some time and just chit-chatting today. If you did, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscription bell so that you'll be notified of upcoming videos. And we'll just hang out and have fun because it's going to be a hot summer. And we need things that will keep us cool and especially me out of trouble. So until next time, bye guys.